Protect yourself from your own thoughts. The man is richest whose pleasure are cheapest. As you start to walk on the way appears. Always forgive your enemies. Nothing annoys them so much. The one who truly loves you will set you free. Look for the answer inside your question. The truth is like a lion. You don't have to defend it. Let it loose. It will defend itself. Always remember, rumors are carried by haters, spread by fools, and accepted by idiots. Never push a loyal person to the point where they no longer care. Everyone thinks of changing the world, but no one thinks of changing himself. We must not say that every mistake is a foolish one. No enemy is worse than bad advice. If you are in a bad mood, go for a walk. If you are still in a bad mood, go for another walk. Make a habit of two things: to help, or at least to do no harm. Even if you know the way, ask one more time. Deal with the faults of others as gently as your own. Those who accomplish great things pay attention to little ones. A single conversation with a wise man is worth a month's study of books. A man sees in the world what he carries in his heart. Nobody can give you wiser advice than yourself. A wise man doesn't say every single thing he thinks, but thinks every single thing he says. Instead of fighting the world, kill your ego. A frog in a well doesn't know the ocean. A mistake is simply another way of doing things. A wise man will make more opportunities than he finds. A sign of intelligence is an awareness of one's own ignorance. Be a witness, not a judge. Focus on yourself, not on others. Listen to your heart, not to the crowd. Victory has 1,000 fathers, but defeat is an orphan. Life is a dream for the wise, a game for the fool, a comedy for the rich, and tragedy for the poor. Our life is what our thoughts make it. If you want the present to be different from the past, study the past. Fiction is the lie through which we tell the truth. Have more than you show, speak less than you know. The trust of the innocent is the liar's most useful tool. Live life with no excuses and travel with no regret. A man can be happy with any woman as long as he does not love her. Experience is merely the name men gave to their mistakes. You don't live on earth, you are passing through. Eyes cannot see you, you are the source of sight. Open your eyes, for this world is only a dream. The closer I get, the more I see how far I am. When love leads the way, the soul reaches comfort. Beyond 100 steps of wisdom, I will be free from good and bad. No man is rich enough to buy back his past. If you want a rainbow, you have to deal with the rain. To think better, don't aim to be right. Instead, aim to be less wrong. A greedy man is always poor. There is only one way to avoid criticism. Do nothing, say nothing, and be nothing. It is easy to dodge the arrow of an enemy, but difficult to avoid the spear of a friend. Your bad times will give you all the knowledge that your school can't. Your perspective on life comes from the cage you are held captive in. We mature with the damage, not with the years. Suffering is a gift, and it is hidden mercy. Science is what you know. Philosophy is what you don't know. Even if all the experts agree, they may well be mistaken. A man who does not think for himself does not think at all. Rule your mind, or it will rule you. The higher we soar, the smaller we appear to those who cannot fly. Every word has consequences, every silence too. Health is the greatest of human blessings. Knowledge is of no value unless you put it into practice. There is no love deeper than a broken soul madly in love. Women are made to be loved, not understood. Experience is simply the name we give our mistakes. When the gods wish to punish us, they answer our prayers. I am not young enough to know everything. Success is a science. If you have the conditions, you get the result. The only difference between the saint and the sinner is that every saint has a past and every sinner has a future. I have nothing to declare except my genius. The truth is rarely pure and never simple. There is no sin except stupidity. The funny thing is when you don't let people disrespect you, they start calling you difficult. My moral in life is simple. You treat me good, and I'll definitely treat you better. No one will stay permanently in your life. Be strong and learn to survive alone. When you truly don't care what anyone thinks of you, you have reached a dangerously awesome level of freedom. The key in life is to always be willing to walk away. To succeed in the game of power, you have to master your emotions. The more laws, the less justice. No amount of anxiety makes any difference to anything that is going to happen. The first sign of a settled mind is that it can stay in one place and spend time with itself. If they spit at you behind your back, it means you're ahead of them. 3 things never come back: time, word, and opportunity. Therefore, do not waste time. Choose words and do not miss the opportunity. The secret to happiness is freedom, and the secret to freedom is courage. One of the most cowardly things ordinary people do is to shut their eyes to facts. If one cannot enjoy reading a book over and over again, there is no use in reading it at all. When I was young, I thought that money was the most important thing in life. Now that I am old, I know that it is. The world is divided into 2 classes: those who believe the incredible and those who do the improbable. I have the simplest tastes. I am always satisfied with the best. If you want to move forward, you have to make the decision to let go of the past. Every challenge is an opportunity. We do not describe the world we see the world we can describe. To be trusted is a greater compliment than being loved. There are 3 things extremely hard: steal a diamond and to know oneself. It's not the load that breaks you down, it's the way you carry it. If you want a thing done well, do it yourself. The best preparation for tomorrow is to do today's work superbly well. Everybody who is incapable of learning has taken to teaching. I can resist everything except temptation. Men speak opinions, not facts. Our eyes see perspective, not truth. If you are ruled by mind, you are a king. If by body, a slave. The trials you face will introduce you to your strengths. Rain does not fall on one roof alone. A small gift is better than a great promise. If you have a good friend, you don't need a mirror. The greatest difficulty and hard time reveals the true character of a person. Your friend will swallow your mistakes. Your enemy will present them on a plate. Do not be wise in words, be wise in deeds. All beginnings are hard.